Over the past 3 years, it seems like simping has actually gotten a lot better. I remember in 2020, it was definitely at its worst. You had people like iDubbbz coming forward and saying, "My wife is a proud OnlyFans model." And it seems like there was this big movement to destigmatize people who work in sort of the adult film industry. I feel like that was mostly because we were all locked inside for like 3 years, so nobody had the chance to go out into the world and get themselves a girlfriend or rizz up the gats. And not necessarily because anybody actually respects sex workers. Now, since 2020, we've seen a lot of cultural trends come and go. The rise of Andrew Tate, Sigma males, funk music, using Wojaks as propaganda for either Christianity or going to the gym.
What's your name?
Isaac.
Isaac. What do you rate me out of 10?
I'm happily married, so I would not rate you. So.
Okay, so if you had to rate me, if you didn't have a wife, come on.
That'd be a 1. It's a little desperate, that's why. So the most important person in my life is my wife, so she's number 1.
Stuff that is honestly super based. Well, today I saw a video on Twitter that I think single-handedly undoes the 3 years of progress toward a simp-free society, man. And this video, I have to say, is such a rough watch that you should be watching this one with caution, brother. So this clip was posted to Twitter by Birdman. It says, "This is terrible. Dude had no idea." It's got 2.2 million views. It's about 36 seconds, but just watch.
How are you doing? Can I meet you? It's so nice to finally meet you. My name is Ted Steinheim. Ring a bell? Okay, good.
So because the audio quality is straight dog ass, I'm gonna use my super hearing to translate what's being said for you guys. So just for some context, this is taking place over at TwitchCon 2023, and almost every year there's some goofiness that comes out of TwitchCon. Like, there's always some weird ass simp that gets exposed for being a total creep. Last year, Amaranth hosted a fan meetup, and dude, I swear to God, the people that popped out to that need to be rounded up and sterilized by the government. If you don't know what I'm talking about, perhaps this clip will ring a bell where a fan decides that he wants to get stepped on by Amaranth. This guy, bro.
Step.
No, don't chant. That right there is how it looks when your dad did not hug you enough as a child. So in this clip here, we have a tier 3 sub going up to his queen and saying, "Oh my god, it's so good to finally meet you." He lists out the name that he goes by on Twitch so that she knows who he is and doesn't think that he's just some guy walking around the convention cosplaying as the Electro Wizard. But pay attention to what happens next.
Okay, good. 'Cause, we've had some conversations here over Twitter, and you know when I get a little paranoid that maybe it's not the real you. But I think this is the real you, right? That's you.
Hold on, let's click on the account. No, that is not. No.
Well, I didn't say anything horribly. I did give a lot of my personal information. But thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, so
I honestly thought it was a situation.
So the clip abruptly ends there, and I have to say, shout out to the guy who clipped this for not making me watch any longer than that, man. You're a real one. But look at his face when he realizes he's been getting catfished. This is the most human emotion I've seen conveyed through a Twitter video ever. But just a quick play-by-play rundown as to what exactly happens. So he goes up to the girl, "Hey, I'm your tier 3 sub, yada yada." And he has his iPad with him, which is just strange. I've never seen someone carrying an iPad like that in public. But he busts out the iPad, the old trusty, and says, "Hey, I've been having some conversations with you. Just want to verify that this is in fact you, though." And the girl's like, "No, that is not me at all. You are being catfished, my friend." And then he hits us with a surprise Pikachu, bro. Like, imagine this is what you paid for your TwitchCon ticket for. You paid for the bonus meet and greet add-on to your TwitchCon pass, and this is what you got out of that? A lousy side hug and the realization that the girl you've been talking to is not who you think. This is what you get for tier 3 simping, and I don't want to hear any of these people in the comments that say, "Oh, bro, but, you can tier 3 sub to somebody without having a crush on them or simping for them." Brother, look me in the eyes and tell me that this guy who is probably alive for the first ever chess game is donating like, what, $20 a month to this girl through a subscription because he just likes the content. But this is good because now we have all learned from this guy's misfortune, never, ever, ever ever simp. I mean, think about how fast this guy's driving home and canceling the subscription. He might even call up his credit card company and be like, hey, yeah, there's been some fraudulent activity on my card. Some guy has been simping on my card. That is not me. I would never do such a thing. Now, while this was pretty bad, I really don't know if it's possible to say this was worse than last year. You guys saw the Amaranth fan getting stepped on, but that's just the tip of the iceberg, bro. That entire Amaranth fan meetup was full of the most degeneracy I've ever seen. Like, there has never been a room full of men with such little testosterone. Like, this needs to be studied for the purposes of scientific research. There's more testosterone found in the average women's restroom than there was at the Amaranth 2022 fan meetup, bro. Like, take a look at these f***ing clips. So we have a grown man here asking to be sat on like a chair. Very nice. I'm sure that guy has plenty of brain tissue. Definitely hasn't deleted all of the gray matter in his head from yanking it to Amaranth streams. Oh, nice. This guy's getting stepped on. Very cool. We got the guy from the beginning also getting stepped on. That's classic. Oh, nice. We got some cool guys here for the Amaranth fan meetup. Oh, yep. Just get stepped on. Hey, bro. Can you take this video of this girl stepping on me? Oh, wow, this guy's the final boss. Holy shit, this guy's the final boss. Bro pulled up with, she's 37 in dog years t-shirt. Like, okay, bro. Wait, he's taking a pic of Amaranth. She's real, guys. I told you she's real, guys. I totally have a chance with her. Now, going back to our original simp, as far as simping goes, he probably was one of the more tame simps. He wasn't really rude. He wasn't really that. He didn't come across at least as creepy. I feel like maybe Gramps was just struggling in the dating market and was trying to find some love, and honestly, I'm not gonna fault him for that. I'm not gonna say that that's weird of him, or you know, he can't do that. But man, I would never get to the point, regardless of my age, where I'm dropping dimes on a f***ing Twitch girl. I might send a quick, like, few hundred bits if I'm streaming and I want to rizz up a Twitch girl for content, but bro, no. 20 a month? Absolutely not. I'm not your boss. I'm not your employer. Go get your money up, bro. With this guy, though, if you got to the point where you're trying to meet up with this girl at TwitchCon because you think that you've been rizzing her up so good that you want to seal the deal in person, my friend, you gotta confirm that's who it is over FaceTime first. Because you've been chatting it up with an impersonator, and man, there's so much room to prevent this. If you ask for her number and she doesn't give it to you, well then, obviously she doesn't like you enough. And if she does give it to you and she's not trying to FaceTime, well, bro, use some common sense. You know, like, what's going on with that? Does she not have a face? Or is she just a grown-ass man pretending to be the love of your life? The only other big thing that happened at TwitchCon this year was that Aiden Ross got kicked out, I think just because he's a kick streamer, which honestly seems kind of whack. Like, I don't know, man. Like, unless he was causing an actual havoc and would get kicked out for the same reason anybody else would, then I get it. But from what I saw, he did nothing wrong, and they presumably just kicked him out because he's a kick streamer. I guess you could say he was kicked because of kick.
Just don't touch me, real.
No, hey, let's go. We don't need to do shit. Come on, we out of here, bro.
We're gonna leave, because they got cops there, bro. I'm not gonna let you get.
We can talk to them, bro. You gotta cool it
What?
down.
Can you just tell me what I did? Okay, that's all I want to know what I did. We're gonna leave. What is it though? I'm curious. What's the code of conduct?
You will have to figure that out.
But you can't tell.
No. Figure it out. You guys are violating.
I'm just curious what I did though. That's all I want to know what I did. You said I bailed. There's a bunch of TOS.
Well, you violated Twitch code of conduct.
Which is what though?
He doesn't even know. I don't know.
Y'all don't even know what y'all kicking us out for, bro. Like, what the fuck?
You guys kidding here? You guys are honestly like signing.
Y'all don't even know what that.
No, we didn't sign anything.
I don't know if the rule is that if you violate the code of conduct on Twitch that you can get kicked out of TwitchCon, but that seems like super dumb. Like really, really stupid. Anyway, though, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys ended up enjoying, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't yet already, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Take care. See ya.